Hey coaches, Nick here. Based on some recent conversations I had with coaches, it's spawned some thought into how do you earn more clients? And so I wanted to start off with a few tips on how you can maximize your class experience and small group experiences to bring yourself more clients. For many coaches, free classes and free group meetups are a powerful way for them to generate new leads and new clients for their businesses. This is especially so with guided fitness, with so many coaches teaching free classes that we're putting on at these apartment communities that we're partnering with. So, how can you maximize those experiences to build up your business within those communities? Tip number one, have a fun class experience. That starts from when residents or class participants enter the room into your class environment. You should be jazzed and excited about the plan that you have for them. If you're not and you're just kind of there to just kind of run through the workout, it's going to show and people are going to see that. So you should be jazzed about the workout that you've created, and excited to bring it to these people, excited to bring your knowledge to those that are attending. So that starts with you, energy on your end when people are entering the room. Of course, spreading that energy to those that are participating in class, whether that's ramping them up more often not ramping them up to your energy level, and getting them excited to be there. Make it a fun part of their day. Make that class, regardless of how it goes, the highlight of their day. Tip number two is to communicate. So as soon as someone walks into the room, introduce yourself, learn their name. The beauty of guided fitness for coaches is you get to know their names prior to the class starting. So you kind of have the list already there for you. And then throughout the class, make sure to have that interaction with each person at least once, whether it's to give them a helpful tip or to learn a little bit more about them. That helps create a really unique class experience that people won't forget about and will make it more likely for them to come back and work with you, whether it's in the class or on a one-on-one basis or small group basis outside of class. Tip number three is to do something unique. So do something that class participants may have not seen before. So this could be a unique exercise or a unique sequence of exercises. Maybe it's changing up the environments, maybe the type of music you're playing or how that is incorporated or part of the workout experience. All of those little things are separators that not only separate you from other coaches, but then also to create value with the people that are in your class. And that's really what it gets down to, is if you can create high value for your class experiences, people will keep coming back and they will have no issue pursuing further in terms of even paying for services. Tip number four is clearly laying out expectations. So this goes more towards the start of class. When you have everybody together in a group, let them know what they should expect for the class. You know, what is the name of the class if there's a name? What is the flow of the class? What's the structure? They don't need to know all the ins and outs and details, but they should have a good idea of kind of what's coming their way. It helps lay out the expectations. They know how to pace themselves throughout class, and everybody's on the same page to start. You tend to notice people are a lot more invested in your class when they know what's coming up. Tip number five is probably the most important out of this entire list, and it's to say thank you. Make it a point to go up to each person that is in your class before they leave to say thank you and mention, once again, their name on that end. That's a nice individual touch. You are grateful for them being there. They took time out of their day to come to your class and to work with you and invest their energy to work hard in that class. You should thank them for that. And a final bonus tip to throw in here is follow up. So usually a couple hours after class, I like to send a message out to those that were in class, thanking them for coming once again, as well as letting them know things that they did really well, things that were challenging that they can continue to work on, reminders for when the next classes are, as well as I'll attach the workout from that class. And really the point of this follow-up is to open up those communication channels for after class, so that way people feel comfortable reaching out to you with any questions they may have. You want to be their fitness expert and always be there for them for whatever they're looking for. Well, there you have it. 6 quick tips that you can implement tomorrow into your classes to not only maximize your class experience, but to earn yourself more clients. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Obviously, we can learn from one another. Every coach has their strengths and weaknesses as well. So if you have helpful tips that you felt have really improved your class experiences and could help other coaches, put them down in the comments down below, and we can all help one another.